Hey everyone, Yui here, back with another deck profile redo, Redux, whatever. And this time we got the Pyrus Ventus Aquos deck. Because the Beehive deck doesn't exist anymore. The Beehive deck was actually dismantled to remake the Pyrus Chaos Aquos deck. Which, it pains me, but admittedly I just wasn't really using the Beehive as much. And if I ever felt like rebuilding it, I can easily remember everything that was in there, and that's what my past videos are for. But anyways, let's just start shifting all this out of the way. Shift our Bakugan out of the way. And let's look at our cores. First up, we got a Helix, plus 600B minus 3, of course. Magic Shield, 650, of course. Flame Fist, plus 250B, plus 3 damage. And the rest are all Green Fist. Plus 100B, Pyrus Ventus get plus 3. Plus 150B, plus 2 damage. And then plus 150B, plus 2 damage. Maybe I should probably move some of the higher damage ones over to the deck with Pensatar in it, but you know. Dang, I am drinking a lot of water. But let's get right to it. First up, we got Geogarden Rising Drago Ultra. Honestly, my new favorite Drago. Just because he hits so big. And I was immediately getting tired of using Armored Alliance Drago almost every single time I wanted a strong Pyrus. But you know, now we got plenty more options. I just really like him. Alright, and let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Bakugan Brawl. Hey, there we go. There we go. Dadbot Drago with his 1000 B damage. B power. What? B damage? What? Nice long arms, the short stubby legs. I just really love this Drago. Especially next to the new Nelius, but he's not in any of these decks because I only got 2 decks with Darkus and he ain't in either. But anyways, let's look at his character card. Now I am using the Elemental Rare character card. Whoops. Just because I love the full art and just how it looks. It's basically the same exact figure, so it makes no difference. Hence why I'm using the Elemental Rare card. But Pyrus Drago Ultra, Red Fist, Green Fist, 1000B, and 2 damage. Again, I just really like this card art. The full art really helps it. Okay, and now the newest addition of this team, Ventus Nelius Core for Geogarden Rising. Honestly, this Nelius is nice and spicy. If you watched my unboxing video with the pack that he was in, you all know he is nice and spicy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want that Helix. 3, 2, 1. Bakugan Brawl. And maybe could have double cored, but I think he would have been stopped. My special Nelius missing his toes. But here is Core Geogarden Rising Nelius. Again, I really love this mold. Love the Ultra mold more, but I still really like this. And the springs, those are some very tight springs, and I love it. But yeah, 100B, but for good reason. Ventus Nelius Helix Green Fist, 100B, 5 damage, and plus 900B on a Helix. So it comes down to like 2 damage, but dang does it hit that high B power. Definitely better than the Falcon Ultra I had in here. Which really, he was just in here to use the Diamond Evo, and I never even did that. Alright, and now on to our Aquas. We got Sharktar Ultra with the built-in reroll that I now remember. Still am slightly embarrassed by that. But here he is. It's a Sharktar. Just make sure that arrow is gonna be going the right way. 3, 2, 1. Bakugan Brawl. It's like, didn't even count. I'm just winging it. There he is, the big buff shark man, bar shark. Just love that. The fin and head are on the same kind of bit, so... Anyways, here is Sharktar, and here's his character card. Aqua Sharktar Ultra, Green Fist, Magic Shield, 800B, 2 damage, and the built-in reroll that haunts me in my nightmares. If you've seen the brawl with Greg, where I think it was the Aqua's Darkest Ventus deck before it got changed, before he moved to this deck, you will know I forgot about that built-in reroll, but so did Greg, so he's also at fault. Anyways, on to the cards. I hit the camera. I am so sorry. Alrighty. First up, put that back there. We got our Ventus cards. 2 copies of Sonic Scream. 5 energy costs, plus 10 damage, and scan. Move that out of the way. 2 copies of Deafening Roar. 3 energy costs, minus 600B. I've only really ever used that like once. Solar powered, 3 energy costs. Energize this uncharged and you may reroll your Bakugan. 1 copy of China Riot, 3 energy costs. When you open a Bakugan, you may energize a card from your hand uncharged. And admittedly, I have a hex of this that I may switch for that. But not during this video. Like, after the video. So, that's going to be hex. But that's not warranting enough for a change or anything. But yeah. Anyways, our next contestant requires this because it is falling over, but it's Talon. Now, even though the figure is normal Talon, our card is Diamond Talon. 5 energy cost plus 2200B and 6 damage. And yes, it's the diamond card because the way Geogon work is essentially as long as you have the figure, like the normal figure, you can use the diamond card with the normal figure because it acts as the same thing. It's just obviously different stats. So you don't have to worry about dropping your Diamond Talon and breaking it. You can use Diamond Talon card and normal Talon. So yeah, anyways, moving on. On with the Aquos. Honestly, there's barely any Pyrus in here. I should have put it more towards the front. But anyways, we got 2 copies of Chomping Tornado. 2 energy costs plus 500B. Again, poor Dimwork just getting trashed there. This time by Sharktar. Let's fix that pile over here. 2 copies of Dark Waters. 1 energy cost plus 200B and you may reroll. Because again, gotta have those rerolls. 2 copies of Burring Blow. 1 in Hex. 5 energy costs plus 1200B. Normally I would have one be like Aqua Slash from, I think it's Battle Brawlers, because they are the same card, same energy cost, same B power, but I think I'm just going to leave it at these 2. Alright, 2 copies of Ice Wall, 4 energy costs, plus 900B. Nice B boost for cheap cost. And the same thing, but different card, Stardock's Eye Blast, 2 copies, 4 energy plus 900B. Easy Nut plus 900Bs. 1 copy of Shun Kazami from Resurgence. 3 energy costs. When you open a Bakugan, you may draw a card. Really, I think the only good Shun, not counting the blind box stuff. Oh, shoot! I spoiled the surprise. But you already saw it, so... It's Stardock's. I totally forgot the next card in my hand was a Geogon. But it's Stardock's. He's still here in this deck. So... Now, of course, it's not... Since I am missing a... Wait a second. I only have 1 magic shield in here. My cores are off! Oh, well, I'll worry about fixing that, Well, actually, no, wait, no. I'm stupid. My one magic shield was on Drago. Never mind. Yui's a dumb. But anyways, Stardox. Aqua Stardox. 4 energy cost, 1400 B, 5 damage, 4 Frost Strike, and plus 5 damage on a magic shield. So yeah, anyways. Ignore that. By Stardox. 1 copy of Telekinesis Crown, 6 energy cost, 2 armor rating, 600 B, and 6 damage. And then 2 copies of Deep Freeze. 1 energy cost, stop a Bakugan holding a shield or helix, and then poor Cindy is just gang Elsed there. Yes, I said gang Elsed. Yes, I like Frozen. Fight me. Don't actually fight me. I don't want to fight anyone. Alright, now for... Okay, there's not as much less Pyrus as I thought there was. Anyways, moving on to the Pyrus. Well, everything's falling apart. Got a full playset of Quickfire. 0 energy cost, make a Pyrus attack for 1, and you may reroll. Unfortunately, I just have those 3, so the Pyrus Chaos Aqua deck couldn't get them, but it has plenty of rerolls on its own. 2 copies of Lava Blade. 5 energy costs, rapid fire, second rapid fire you play this turn is free. Doesn't really matter. But 200 B and 4 damage and 2 armor rating. That's sad that I tried saying energy cost that many times. We got Battle Hardened. 3 energy cost. If you flip 3 or more cards this attack, stop non-Pyrus and plus 5 energy. Which in hindsight, until I get like a good Evo or something in here, not really useful, but it could still be useful. Alright, now onto the dual faction cards. We only got 1 Pyrus Ventus. We got Searing Ventus Sun, 4 energy cost plus 12 damage. I actually managed to use that successfully one time. Unfortunately, it was not caught on camera. In fact, yeah, no, it wasn't, because the last brawl I caught on camera was Fox Den. We got 1 copy of Pyru Boiler, 2 energy cost plus 6 damage, Pyrus Aquas. Which in hindsight, a lot of these energy or damage boosting were when Ventus Fenica was in here. But I'll just still leave them in. Got a full playset of Hook Trap. 4 energy cost, give a non-Aquas Ventus minus 1200. Which, fun story, as I was fixing stuff in this deck, I figured out I somehow had 4 copies of that. So technically this deck was illegal. But it's all fixed now. You saw it's just 3 copies, and I'll show there's no other extra copies. But we got Multi-Strike, trademark. Here, 5 energy cost, plus 300 B, and draw 3. 1 copy of Baku Fuser, 4 energy, plus 1000 B. Baku Slumber, a good one. 2 energy costs, negate an action card, and its controller energizes it uncharged. Swamp Trap, 4 energy costs, negate an action card, recharge up to 4 energy cards. Which Swamp Trap is like a really good one. And then rounding out the deck, we got Over and Under, 2 energy costs, stop non-Aquas and non-Ventus. So yeah, that's gonna pretty much do it for this deck, aside from that small little confusion thinking I was out of Magic Shield, but I really wasn't. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Don't forget to check out the links down in the description below. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!